Alrighty. Now, Harry Coe. Good morning, sir.
Oh, hey Rob, how's it going, man?
Hey, alright mate, how are you?
Oh, geez, I got this stupid cold.
Oh, what?
It's in the middle of summer, I got a cold. I tried some brake clean, but I'm not sure it's helping.
Did it not work? Did you get the nozzle straight up there?
Yeah, I did. I just like that.
Yeah.
Plugged one.
And a big deep breath, yeah?
Yeah, it says right on it, but
No.
I'm
No.
gonna try some coil, break it loose, maybe. I'm sick of it. Hot and cold and
Yeah, right.
and everything else. So busier than hell too. That's the problem.
Are you? I'm on a quiet day, mate. I'm on a quiet day. What you got?
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Well, this may work out good. So, I've got this Honda here. I'm doing AC on. I got 50 cars out in the parking lot. But I got a customer right now. I don't know if you'll be able to help me on it or not. But it's a 2014 Ram.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever seen one or not. But
Yeah, they're big Yang Tank things. I know.
yeah, I think you guys call them Yank tanks. But it's a big Hemi Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
And it's pretty simple. It just needs pads, rotors, front, back. Or at least, I suggested the customer needs rotors. But he is like some customers a little bit. We can't call them cheap. We'll call them frugal.
Yeah.
So I suggested pads and rotors, but I just don't have time. Like I said, I'm 3 weeks out right now.
Right.
There's no way it can wait that long. So I'm just, if you ain't got nothing to do,
Yeah.
something. If I send them your way, something you think you can take care of. Or
Sure, of course I can.
Some parts.
Send it my way. You've got some pads there, yeah.
I can send them with stuff.
Yeah, send it with the pads. Yes, send it with the pads, and I'll get it sorted for you.
All right. Yeah, I'll send them with the factory stuff. I want to screw around with aftermarket on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all the way.
But it's something you can definitely handle, though.
Definitely. Yeah, send him over.
Perfect. That'd be a huge help for me. Like I said, I got 1,000 things to do. I just don't have time to squeeze it in.
All right, mate. No problem. No problem. You send him over. I'll get it sorted. We'll get him on his way.
Oh, perfect. I'll just give him your address. He'll probably drop it off.
Okay.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Nice one. Great.
So.
Nice one.
All
Thanks,
right,
Eric. Cheers, mate.
I'm gonna be back at it. Good talking with you, and thanks for giving me a hand with that.
No worries. Cheers, Eric. See you later, mate.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye. Sweet. There we go. Eric's man's dropped it up for us. Let's get this thing inside. Oh, bollocks. Oh, shitty weather. Right, steering wheel. Hello boys, first things first, take the lid off the reservoir, let the fluid come back up when we push the pistons back. Right, there we go then people, let's get the pistons pushed back before we take the caliper off, like so. 17mm, 13mm. Got that one undone. There's the sandwich van. Bolts off. Those sliders are nice and free on here, so happy days. Let's get a hook. hanging caliper, take the weight. There's the pads on this one. There's one. Fortunately, Eric sent some pads over, so we're all good. There we are. Okay, next what we want to do now the pads are out, just clean where the pads fit. I've got myself a little file here, just a flat file, and we're just taking away the crap and the dust and any corrosion that's in there. And do that on, as I say, 4 areas where the pads touch this caliper carrier. Lovely. So, got our new pads from our man, made in Mexico. Oh. And then we've got this stuff. Wow, it's never made that noise before. Cool. Right, let's give them a little toot, as Eric would say, before we go and lube these carriers up. Lovely. So we've got some brake pad grease. We'll get that in all the places where it's going to touch. There we go. Shit gets everywhere. So the good thing about these genuine pads is that we've got a nice little baggie here. Got some new slide pins, we've got some new clips that go on the end of the brake pads. There we are, new pins. So we'll change those over as soon as we've got them. There's nothing wrong with these ones, these are still sliding nicely. We'll just take them out of the rubber. And they've just got some clear silicone grease on these. So we'll put the new ones we'll just put some silicone grease there onto the or paste or whatever it's called. There you go. Onto there, lube it up. Pop it in there. Get that one out. Lovely. That's all you need, moving freely. Sweet. Okay, before I go any further now, I need to clean up this caliper here. Get the pistons pushed back. So, what we can do there, pop a brake pad in there, got some big grips. There one. Just squeeze them to push those pistons back. There we are, moving back nicely. About there. Looks like it. There we go. A shot of the good stuff again. Sit that there, get me brake grease. Where's that gone? Just go around on the piston where it's going to touch the brake pad. Bit of brake grease, anti-seize, whatever you got. And then on the back of these little legs there. Good. So, new brake pads, new clips installed. We've got an adhesive backing on these. Just peel that off, and I always put a bit of brake grease on the back of these as well. It'll come out. Again, everywhere it's going to touch, if it'll come out. Come on. That'll do us. Slather it on, and then they go in there like that. And little springs just sit on the outside. Like that, so that you've got that action there. So those are on the outside. I'll just zoom in on that for you, just so you can see. There we go. So any other pad where the pistons are going to sit roughly. So put them in. Awesome. Okay. Put that off. Put that round. Put that one in. Put the slider in. Push the sliders in. Push that in. Make sure the brake pads are in, and that's it. So get your bolts. Put a drop of Loctite on there already. Those started into the new sliders. So, and then do them up. 17mm skinny spanners seen on previous videos. And nip it like that. That's it, and then torque to spec. Sorted. Alrighty, rear pads. Here we go then. Similar to before. Get the piston pushed back if we can. And then get that lever over. Like so. Funny mark, the brake grease has left. Weird. Anyhow, what do we need? 10 mil. 10 mil. 10 mil. Bottom bolt. 1 mil on the top. So, that's them undone. And what you've got to notice with these calipers here, they hook inside just there. If I can get you zoomed in on that bit. So just there, you can see that actually like lips over, so they actually come out from the top first, like this, and then lift up, and then off. So just put that on the top here, get my grips. And squeeze this piston back. Whoop. You can use a wind back tool if you want. But don't need to, get you in shot. There we go. Lovely. And then while we're on these sliders here, just make sure that they're free. Yeah, lovely. If you want, you can pop them out, put some silicone paste on them. So, just hang that out of the way, got a hook here already. That'll do. Get these pads out. We've got some new hardware as well for these rear ones. These have got a slight lip on these rotors, but unfortunately customer budgets, Eric tells me, can't stretch through them. You're going to have to roll with it. Hardware off. So we'll just, what I tend to do is just get a screwdriver, put your safety goggles on. Safety goggles on. Just do that. Just get rid of the surface corrosion on the outside of this rotor. There we are. Good. What have we got? File. Let's get this cleaned up. Just taking off all the brake dust where the hardware sits. Good. Get your brake grease. Like that. So these are the pads for this side. There's your part number, boys, should you want them. So we get the pads like so. No sticky backing on this one, however. There they are. And you get the hardware as well. So these are handed. These hardwares are handed. You can see they're not quite the same, slightly out of the line. you can tell when you put them on, because if you get it wrong, see I've got that right straight away, that is in line with the brake disc, the brake roller. If I was to try and fit that one like that, it's out of line with the brake roller there. So this one is the bottom one. Like that. And like that. And we get some more brake grease. And we'll just go in here and on this lip in there where the pad sits. More lubricated up for when it goes back to New York, back to Volca. Sweet. Good. Give it a bit of a clean up. Like that. Right, here we go. Put on the end of the pad. There and there. And there. And there. Right, let's get this brake pad in. It's up. Got to sort of go in at an angle. In like that, and make sure they go into these channels on the hardware, like so. On there. Splab there for where the piston goes. Jubbly. My fingers covered in this stuff. That's it, you've got to get it there, get it into the hardware, push it home. Good. Excellent. So, more brake grease. Let's get it in there, and there. Yeah. And on there. Sweet. Right. And then these sliders push them that way. And like I say, you've got to go in the bottom first. Like that. Make sure your sliders are out of the way. And you should be able to tilt it forwards. Like that. So you can put a bit of lube on there and there if you want to. Let's do that. In. Like that. Just put a drop of Loctite in the end of the bolts. And there. And one there. and tighten them to factory spec. Like that. And there you go. The MECs everywhere. And there, up the disc face. That's it, wheel on. All 4 wheels on, you should be good to go. Of course, the final thing to do, pump the pedal out. That's it, our level's back up to the max there. Cap back on. There we go then guys, that's how you do your front and rear pads on your Dodge Ram 1500. This one's got a 5.7 Hemi engine in it, not that that matters. But anyway, thanks to Eric for sending the work over. It was pretty quiet today, so that's done me a favour. Cheers for that, Eric. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget you can connect to me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Thanks for watching. See you later.